What is up, guys? Now, I'm NarendraTheComic, and right now we're going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War. More specifically, some theories I have about the film. Now, I've seen the film 3 times now. On the second viewing, I was like, shit, I need to see it a 3rd time. On the 3rd viewing, I was like, fuck, I need to see it a 4th time. So they're taking my money, but they're taking it willingly. I can say that for sure. This isn't theft. It's consensual. It's crazy. I don't know how many times I'm going to see this film. So on the 2nd time when I was watching it more critically. I wasn't just sitting there to marinate and enjoy. I was sitting there thinking, what will this imply for future films? And then Doctor Strange, Mr. Doctor Strange, might I add, said this line. It was, spare his life and I'll give you the stone. Now for me, first time I was like, alright, that sounds good, man's bartering. He's like in India, he's bartering for something. And then I was just like, hang on, this might be a ploy. This might be the 1 out of the 14 million possibilities where they win. Now what this comes down to is, I think Doctor Strange knows more about the Time Stone than Thanos does. Overall, I think that makes a lot of sense. And because he does, he knows the ins and outs of the stone. So maybe he knows, just like the Soul Stone, it had to have a, I'm speaking really quick, but the Soul Stone had to have a soul given that someone you loved. He loved his daughter, he killed his daughter. Man, he's driven. I guess he really knows what he wants to do. He killed his daughter to get the Soul Stone. Maybe the Time Stone has a similar thing where he basically signed a contract with Strange saying, if I give you the stone, you have to spare his life. Now, what if Thanos doesn't spare his life and in Avengers 4 he tries to kill him? Now, if he does try and do that, the Time Stone might be like, no, man. You lied to me. You broke your promise, you broke your word. It's a good moral thing for kids to see. And because you broke your word, we're going back to before you got the Time Stone, all right? We're going before that, and we're going to reset the loop. We're going to reset the loop. And then they're going to redo that scene where they're trying to pull off the gauntlet from his hand, and then they're going to win. I think that's probably how it works, because it goes 2 ways. Either he breaks his word when he kills Tony, and then the Time Stone kills him, or he tries to kill Tony, and then it reverts back to the loop. I think that's more likely. I don't really understand this. It's like the transfer policies, and I don't understand this stuff, but I'm trying my best. And I think the stuff to do with how Loki couldn't actually control Tony when it came to Avengers 1 with the Mind Stone in his scepter, I think that means the universe has greater plans for him. It's not because he doesn't have a soul. I think because he's more crucial than we think, and he's already super crucial. That's the truth. So yeah, that's why I think Tony is gonna be the one to kill Thanos. And then just quickly on the note of Loki, Mans thinks Loki is not dead. I do not believe that Loki is dead. I don't know, I wouldn't put money on it. But at the same time, maybe if the odds were good enough, I would put money on it, you know? I'm not convinced that he's dead, but I wouldn't bet my house on it, if you know what I mean. Because I'll tell you, in that first little scene where Thanos comes onto the ship, you sort of assumed that someone was gonna die. I thought the Loki was gonna die in the first 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because of what happened at the end of Ragnarok. I was like, man's gonna die, this is annoying, he's like the best villain, you don't need to kill him. And if you listen to me, Marvel, the MCU, Kevin Feige, this could still be possible. It's another cop-out death for Loki, but you expect it from him at this point. So when Loki was given the stone over to Thanos, the Tesseract, in the first place, and then Hulk came and smashed and did his shenanigans, the truth is, he was in the shadows for a good 2 minutes or so. Without Thor, Thor was on the side, he'd saved Thor, and he was just lurking in the shadows before he came out and was just like, I know Earth, guys, I can help you, sneakily trying to kill Thanos. I think in the shadows, he made like a replica of himself. I think he did, because personally, I think visually, if he was to actually die, I think he would turn back into his Frost Giant self, and the glamour magic, the glow magic that was on him and set upon him would have blown away because he's dead now. So I think if he does actually die, ever, I think he'd turn into his Frost Giant form and be dead in his Frost Giant form. So I don't see it being possible that he is actually dead right now. Also Shuri, I think Shuri is actually alive, and she's actually potentially going to become the Black Panther. I hope she doesn't, because I think there's more to do with T'Challa. But I think it's possible in every reality that she could become the Black Panther in Avengers 4, and they're keeping it very coy. She's keeping it very coy, but like Chadwick Boseman's doing a great job. But I think she's already in the role. I think she's already got it, potentially. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Loki himself will come after you. You don't want that, you really don't. He's a savage, he'll kill you. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic, you have been great. I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.